Supporting and expanding creative industries should be a key focus of the new government. We must maximise opportunities from new technologies and should be seeking to establish Northern Ireland as a global centre for the development of renewables and smart grid technology. Northern Ireland has a strong heritage of innovation and invention, which we here now must re-establish. Our forefathers built Northern Ireland. The task falls to us to make it great again. Educational achievement is a key component of a successful economy. I've travelled around the world advocating investment in our province. One of the main selling points is the quality of our educational and skills base. I can boast of the quality of our schools and that our exam results are better than all those who surround us. I always speak of the Northern Ireland work ethic and the loyalty to their company that our people demonstrate, which reduces the churn rate and cuts the cost to business. The academically gifted should be stretched throughout their learning, but thankfully and naturally, not everyone's gifts and talents will be academic. So a tailored system of schools is necessary to offer an education appropriate to each young person. We advocate the creation of vocational sector-specific training centres of excellence. We must produce more skilled craftsmen and technicians. While we continue championing investment, expanding skills, and seeking to create high-tech jobs, there are others who feel that they have experienced little benefit from peace and stability. Unfortunately, there are still too many parts of our province blighted by poverty and deprivation. Disadvantage was for too long overlooked in Ulster Protestant, Unionist and Loyalist communities. As Loyalist communities emerge from conflict, it offers opportunities. Strong, vibrant PUL communities can give their people a real sense of hope, and it is equally so within the nationalist community. There are people in our community who face barriers in practically all aspects of their lives. The child who struggles at school will find it more difficult to obtain a job. Their health and life expectancy is often poorer than others, and they may be more likely both to suffer from or carry out crime. We want intervention early to give everyone the best chances in life. A child's social and cognitive development by age 3 can be an accurate indicator of their success by their mid-20s. A small number of people have the most hurdles to climb, and if unaided, will require much ongoing government support throughout their lives. So, as well as the important benefits for each individual, there is a public resources benefit from giving early assistance. The DUP is proposing a raft of measures to assist those who are currently hardest to reach in our community. We want to see child parent centres piloted based on those in Chicago. There they offer comprehensive educational and family support to economically disadvantaged children and their parents, providing a stable preschool learning environment in which parents are active and consistent participants. We want better childcare in primary schools with more classroom assistants and smaller class sizes. Extended schools programmes should focus more on numeracy and literacy, and we propose the setting up of new projects run by volunteers to assist disadvantaged local children with key skills such as reading. Across all sectors, we want to see the community and voluntary sector, which I salute, delivering more services. A small, local, individualised service is frequently preferable to that of a large organisation considered distant and impersonal, and we see merit in government collaborating more closely with the faith sector, which plays a key role in hard-to-reach communities, often in cases where statutory services prove ineffective. There must also be a stronger focus on prevention and early intervention within health too. We are keen for there to be more opportunities for charities and other proven providers to deliver care. This offers clear benefits to both service users and taxpayers, with academic literature typically indicating cost savings of up to 30% in areas such as dementia care, learning disability and brain injury provided by the third sector. In an increasingly stringent financial climate, we believe that this approach can bring huge savings, protect services, and ensure any surplus is reinvested in service provision. We face a fundamental challenge on national defence. It has become an all too regular part of our national life to hear the names of servicemen and women read out at the start of Prime Minister's Question Time. It has become an all too regular part of our national life to see the Union flag draped coffins being honoured as they drive through Wotton Bassett. It has become an all too regular part of our national life to see their pictures read the stories of their heroism and the pride taken in their memory by those that they leave behind. However, it would be a dishonour to their sacrifice for us to abandon Afghanistan and the Afghan people. Our armed forces in Afghanistan are serving for a worthy cause. No Unionist needs any explanation of how terrorists need safe havens to operate. International terrorism is no different, and it was from the safety of his compounds in Afghanistan with Taliban protection that Osama bin Laden launched numerous terrorist outrages across the world. I and other party colleagues had the honour of visiting our troops in Afghanistan, and I have every faith that their dedication and professionalism will win out if they receive the wholehearted support they need. The public has shown its support for their efforts with the homecoming parades. Just yards from where I stand today, tens of thousands turned out to show their heartfelt appreciation. Our armed forces need members of Parliament who will give them the wholehearted support when they are on the front line and at home. The DUP is pledged to do just that. There are undoubted savings to be made in the defence budget, but they should be reinvested in better pay and conditions, better equipment, better accommodation for service families, and aftercare services for soldiers and veterans. Opinion polls show our prediction of a hung Parliament is more likely than ever. This will give Northern Ireland's MPs the opportunity for an even greater role in Westminster and in our nation's affairs. This means every seat is essential for unionism and for Northern Ireland. As The Economist pointed out this week, it is the DUP that is the only party who are free to act in such circumstances. This means a strong, unfettered and united team is what is best for Northern Ireland, and it is the DUP which offers this. So build the DUP team to 10 MPs to ensure the strongest voice for Northern Ireland in our national Parliament. We are ready to work with others from Northern Ireland to help safeguard the Union and Northern Ireland's interests. In 2003, the DUP assumed the leadership role of unionism. Many have forgotten what it was like at that time. Killings, gangsterism and instability were the norm, and Unionists were on the back foot, with government making regular concessions to Republicans. The DUP has made a difference. Our leadership of unionism has been renewed at every election since. Undoing the damage nearly 4 decades of violence and neglect direct rule did to Northern Ireland isn't an easy task. We have given leadership. We have taken the hard decisions. We've been under attack from those without and from those who were once within and who, ironically, were a party to many of the policy decisions that we took, but they now oppose. We have been tested in adversity, yet we have never lost our focus and resolve to finish the job. Unionist values are about strength and not about doing what is easy. It is easy to roll over or to run away, as the Ulster Unionists and TUV have demonstrated. The DUP has held the line. Each time when required, the DUP faced down governments and political parties and held out until the deal was right. The DUP has controlled the agenda, and the DUP alone has a strategy to take unionism and Northern Ireland forward.